A marvelous reaction of tons of blood, mixed with 8 kinds. In a way, old Chuan is the wife Terminator they've been looking for. The case is cracked, and the chief can't stop praising Taizu. While Taizu was enjoying the success, her brother-in-law Shengxian called, saying Jingzi has been unreachable since noon. Taizu thought it was just a dead phone. She wasn't particularly concerned about it. However, at that very moment, her colleague discovered the owner of the internal phone. After hearing the irrefutable information, Taizi was left utterly bewildered. Subtitles: in a state of extreme anxiety, Taizu directly rushed into the detention room to confront Lao Chuan, delivering a kick to his face as if attempting to force the truth out of him. Lao Chuan immediately had blood dripping from his mouth, but tasting the blood seemed to mesmerize her, driving Taizu even more insane. Not knowing what was happening, she hurriedly arranged a quick marriage, but Taizu had no time to explain and dashed to her sisters. She had a flicker of hope, thinking she might have misjudged, but it was 10 o'clock and her sister still hadn't returned. Facing his anxious brother-in-law, Taizu stayed silent, went into the bedroom, and found a long hair under the pillow. She put the hair in an evidence bag as Shengxian looked even more worried. Come on, Shengxian and Jingzi had always been lovey-dovey. Taizu didn't know how to break the news and told him to wait calmly, but as soon as she left, Shengxian collapsed. The more flustered she became, the worse it seemed for Jingzi. Sure enough, DNA extracted from Jingzi's hair matched the blood found in the car. This implied that Jingzi was in Lao Jun's car, but he stubbornly refused to spill any beans. 10 hours since Jingzi went missing, the police deployed all forces for a massive search around the Dolmai Mountain and Lao Jun's residence. The police dog detected something other than Lao Jun's yacht, and the cops quickly started digging. At 10 cm depth, a decaying woman's head was found. With evidence, police promptly interrogated Lao Chuan. Lao Chuan talked about murder as if discussing the weather, with absolutely no ripple of emotion. The interrogating officer asked angrily, "He's killed so many people, doesn't he feel even a pinch of guilt?" Lao Chuan smirked. If he knew guilt, he wouldn't be killing in the first place. Fortunately, he soon revealed that Jingzi was in Dolmai Mountain and urged the police to hurry to the location he mentioned. The soil had just been turned over and looked like something had been buried recently. He immediately pushed through the crowd and knelt down. Soon he dug up a plastic bag. Everyone held their breath as Taizu tore it open, revealing trash inside. Lao Chuan played him like a fiddle, and Taizu, unwilling to accept defeat, cried as she kept digging. But she found nothing. As time ticked by, Jingzi's chances of survival dwindled, and Shengxian at home couldn't sleep a wink. He flipped through pictures with Jingzi, filled with regret. He had been so careless earlier, knowing kidnap cases were frequent but failing. Then, Shengxian saw Jingzi's selfie with the Yanyan stick and recalled she had called before with good news. It seems that Jingzi was indeed pregnant. Shengxian's heart ached as he sobbed uncontrollably, while Taizu searched the Dolmai Mountain for clues only to eventually return to the police station. Upon entry, she locked the interrogation room, leaned against the officer, and kicked Lao Chuan, who seemed utterly unfazed. At that moment, Lao Chuan gave a cold sneer. "Do you think I'll tell you?" Taizu hesitated to throw her punch, knowing that only Lao Chuan held the key to Jingzi's whereabouts. Anxious thoughts of her sister's danger flooded her mind as she trembled and knelt down. "I'm truly sorry. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. It's about my sister." Seeing the officer kneeling before him, Lao Chuan wore a look of ultimate satisfaction, picturing the whole crime process. The fear of the victims, the despair of the police, the sorrow of the victims' families it all fueled his twisted pride. "Let me tell you, good luck with that." Hearing this, Taizu furiously raised her gun, wanting to eliminate this demon, but reason held her back. Lao Chuan, the evil figure in her mind, smirked, knowing that the law was merely a moral shackling. As long as someone upholds honesty and integrity like Taizu, they can't engage in crime like him. Soon, Lao Chuan clammed up, refusing to divulge any information. The police took him to the suspect burial site, asking him to identify the scene, and the victim's relatives stared at Lao Chuan with rage. The video blogger captured the scene, sparking a wave of fury among the viewers. Sheng Xian looked calm on the surface but was boiling inside. Just as Lao Chuan turned, Sheng Xian pulled out a knife, ready to settle the score once and for all. However, before Sheng Xian could get close, alert officers quickly apprehended him. Lao Chuan shot him a smug look, as if to say, "You're too late." Not long after, Lao Chuan was taken to court, sentenced to death for killing 8 people. When he heard the verdict, he nearly laughed himself into a fit. In Korea, the death penalty is virtually ineffective, unenforced for 17 years, leaving Lao Chuan with a life sentence. Don't forget to subscribe.